Live here at the Arts and Ecology Centre for day 4, and we're here with Dania and, did I say that right?
Dania,
sorry, and Caspar. How you guys going?
Good, yes,
Yeah.
very well.
Very well.
Very well.
Excited to be here.
Awesome. And give us a bit of an overview on what you've heard this morning from the speakers and what's been happening. Who wants to go first?
You sounded like you wanted to go. Go ahead.
Oh, no. Well, we heard, I actually came in a little bit late, so I missed the name of the speaker, but he was talking about some really interesting holistic health, bringing everyone together, GPs, physios, yoga teachers, all under one roof, which I think is the way to go for health and wellness in the future. So I was pretty excited about that, and I need to talk to him. And we had another speaker talking about, what are they, like virtual glasses type things?
Virtual reality?
Augmented reality,
Yeah.
Augmented reality and VR?
Yeah, and that was really exciting, but you can talk about that because you can probably articulate it better than what I can.
Well, I heard you ask a question. Give us a bit of an overview on what fascinated you by this tech.
I think it's got great application. If you've got an idea and you're trying to articulate it to people and show it, what better way than to actually make it in the size that it would be, or at least as close as you can. So using that sort of technology, and if it becomes interactive and you can actually have moving parts and things, then people suddenly go, oh, I get it, I see what you're doing.
So immersing someone in an explanation to try and describe what you're building or talking about?
Yes, and immersing them in the experience, maybe using what you're developing.
Yep.
And it could also even be good if you're working with, say, manufacturers or people who might help you with developing the product and improving it, or improvements yourself that you're looking at it going, oh, there's something not quite right here, or I could change that. And so I could see huge potential with...
and a lot of application for some of your inventions.
Yes.
Yeah, so let's talk a bit about your story and what brings you to the coast. We were talking earlier and you've only been here for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So give us a bit of background story. Who are you and what do you do?
I'll try and do it quick and in a nutshell. I was born in Holland, lived there for 3 years, moved to Hong Kong, lived there for 8 years, came to Australia, started in Perth, and my parents set up a vineyard in the Perth Hills. I became a winemaker and worked there for 10 years. Loved tinkering more with equipment and that sort of thing, and decided I wanted to get into product development, inventing, that sort of thing. And went back to uni and did an MBA, so I got a business degree and worked with startup companies and worked in developing innovation programs with state government and did a lot of things. Started developing some of my own inventions and products. Moved to Tassie for a while and did some work in vineyards and developing a product over there. And moved to Victoria for a bit and continued that same journey. And now we've come up to the Sunshine Coast because we've discovered that there's a real strong innovation culture and entrepreneurship culture, and the Innovation Centre and things like this Startup Week. This is the environment that we really feel this is going to be a fantastic place for us to be.
And you want to surround yourself with those like-minded people.
Yeah.
And obviously you get the awesome coastal lifestyle as well.
Oh, that's of course the big part of it. Get back into some surfing, some windsurfing. I'm an old school windsurfer. I don't do the kite surfing yet, but that might be something I'll have to look into because I think I'll look a bit out of place with the windsurfer. But hey,
And your gear, and your old-fashioned 70s gear.
But that's all part of the fun.
Yeah. So. Well, we my mate I think goes from Coolum all the way up the coast. Parigi, and all the way up to the coast of Coolum, and he sails out in kite surfs.
Wow.
Yeah, so it gets pretty choppy sometimes, and the wind picks up, but it's good fun.
Yeah, get some good jumps happening.
How about you? What's your story?
My background is in medical research.
Okay.
I'm a medical researcher, and I've worked in a clinical setting in emergency for 10 years, and then in Perth, and then I went over to Melbourne and worked with in emergency there, and worked in with a lovely guy called Professor George Jelinek, who has a really interesting personal story where he developed multiple sclerosis, and through his journey looking at wellness, adopting a better health and lifestyle, he is MS free, and he's spreading the word worldwide. So hence my interest in health and wellness. So I'm looking at now setting up a health and wellness practice here on the Sunshine Coast. So I'm really looking forward to networking with
Yeah.
people today and through this week. And yeah, it's really exciting. I'm really
Awesome.
looking forward to it.
Well, we'll call it an end for that, for this interview. But thanks for joining us, and
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing you around on the coast.
Yeah,
Thanks for letting
thanks,
us
Michael.
share our story.
Yeah.
great.
Well,
Thank you.
it's awesome.
Cheers.
Wine and medical.
Yeah,
And
what
now
a combination.
inventing.
Now inventing.
Yeah.
and health and wellness. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, wish you guys luck and
Thank you.
enjoy the rest of the week.
Yeah, thank you.
Excellent.
Thanks.
Shuck her out.